still using Kapari, the like aluminum-free deodorant. I've been using this for, what is it, 3 years? Yeah, like I love it. There's a detox period when you switch from like, you know, not clean deodorant to clean deodorant where you smell and you stink. That was like maybe a month or two, but now it's not that bad. Like now my armpits just don't get that smelly that often. I feel like when I wore aluminum deodorant, I would smell really bad and my armpits would just have a weird texture. And then when I would try to wash my pits and if I didn't put deodorant on like right away, it would smell like immediately. But now with the aluminum free deodorant, it just like doesn't smell at all, ever. Really? Does that make sense? But we're gonna spend the day together. I miss you guys. I miss you guys. We have so much to catch up on. Holy shit, we have so much to catch up on. But I'm just like, I need my YouTube girls. I need to be posting more YouTube vlogs. Like I just love it here so much. I love doing YouTube. I love recording for it. So we're just gonna hang out today. We're gonna spend the day together. I'm getting ready right now to go to a hotworx class, which is a new workout class that I'm doing. I'm still doing solid core twice a week and I really like that, but it's just solid core is so hard that twice a week feels really good for me. And then I have been doing hotworx like honestly every day the past couple days. It just feels so good. Basically what it is that it's an infrared sauna. It's like a little box, tiny box. And you go in there and you do a workout class. Long story short, there's different kinds of classes that you can do, and you guys can like look up all this information online. Up to 3 people in each little pod, but there's kind of like an unspoken rule, and I've never had an issue with it, that if somebody books in that pod and it's just one person, like you don't go in that pod, because people just will take the classes alone. Because 3 people in one of those classes is in one of those little pods, I should say, is pretty tight. Like I don't think it would be very comfortable, but I've never had an issue with that. And at my location, you can call or text and be like, hey, I want to book the pod out, and they'll like book it out for you. So I don't know, I love it. It's a really good sweat. It's a really good workout. And I don't know, it just feels good to like sweat a lot. Cause sometimes I just don't be sweating a lot at the gym or at my solid core workouts, which doesn't mean that you're getting a bad workout in. Like sweat doesn't equate to how hard you're working, but getting a good sweat and like being drenched in sweat honestly feels freaking incredible.
What are we doing here? Are we on neighborhood watch? Yes, come here, show them how big you are now. Show them how big you are, butt wiggle girl. I know, can you believe it?
Yeah, so Gemma's huge. She just keeps growing every single day. And it's so fun. I don't know, I've never had a big dog before, so I'm still getting used to it because she's so big. And I'm like, oh my God, she's not a lap dog. But, okay, I need some coffee. Okay, you guys, I'm losing it. Vietnamese cinnamon. Nash accidentally bought Vietnamese ground cinnamon.
And it's actually pretty good.
And it's actually so good to the point where like I don't think I want any other cinnamon besides Vietnamese cinnamon from now on. I can't really describe like the difference to you, but there is a difference. It tastes like cinnamon, but it's different. I don't know. I'm out of my Sunny Almond Vanilla pods. I think that I'm actually getting my new order in today, but I'm doing a hazelnut Nespresso pod, which I used to have all the time and really enjoy, and I haven't had it in forever, so I'm kind of excited for that. And it's a full coffee pod. Usually I do the double espressos from Nespresso, but this is just a regular coffee pod. And the coffee pods have been watery forever, which is why I switched to the double espresso pods, but I don't really have any more. So let's see.
Hi, baby.
Everyone say good morning to mommy.
Good morning. I'm just filling out a fire application right now, and it's kicked me out a couple times, so I'm just determined to get it done so it can be in. But
That's his nice way of being like, let me get my shit done, and I love you.
Love you guys. Love you, besties. Love you, baby.
Yeah, let me tell you, the process of becoming a firefighter, unless if you know somebody close to you who's in it or you're going through it yourself, you don't really like understand how long this process can be and how difficult it can be and draining and straining. And I will open up about that eventually. I will give you guys the whole take, because I don't know if a lot of people know, but Nash is in the process of wanting to become a fireman, and it's been a long process. We're gonna like debrief it. We're gonna debrief it sometime, and it's gonna be a lot, but yeah.
What are you chewing on? Not the cord, huh? No, because you're a good girl. What are you chewing on, your baby?
You guys, she just like has created, every time we set the couch up, she'll burrow in the side and create like a little corner for herself, which honestly I can respect. Like, she's just a girl, you know, so you can only do so much. Like, she's just a girl.
It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life.
I don't know if this is gonna taste good. Oh my god, I didn't put any freaking milk in it. Ugh, it tastes horrible. Okay, you guys, no wonder I'm like, God, that tastes like dirt. Now he'll look at the menu and be like, oh, this drink looks so cool. Get to the front. Black coffee, please. Just a black cold brew or black coffee. I'm like, we're at a new place. Try something fun. He's like, if their black coffee is good, then this place is good. And I'm like, all right, sir, yes, sir. But when I've been going out, you guys, I've been feeling a little crazy. I've been getting whole milk with my drinks, and honestly, I fucking love it. Whole milk is back, which is, it's actually never left this house. Nash is a whole milk. He's a 2%er guy.
I mean, we don't ever have it in the house, but yeah, because of you, but I like it.
Was that? Are we fighting? Okay, now we can try it. Yeah, that's not bad.
Application submitted. Good morning. How's
Woohoo!
everyone doing? I was not in that the last half hour. Hi, baby.
Hi.
Hi, Gemmaloo. Hi, Gemmalee.
This man continues to brighten every single one of my days. And you guys, I've been crying nonstop the past couple days. It's been a tough past couple days. But I'm excited to hang out with you. Oh, I miss you guys. Like, social media is crazy right now. I just feel like it's so, I don't know, unless if I'm crazy, but let me know if you guys feel the same way. TikTok is just, Instagram's always going to be Instagram, but TikTok is just a crazy environment. And I feel like I've been saying that in every one of my videos, or I've been saying that for a while, but it is truly just like, I don't know what is going on right now, but YouTube is like a breath of fresh air, and I love y'all. I don't know about you guys, but my favorite workout class vibe is when it's overcast and rainy. I don't know, I just feel like that is specifically for the girls. You know, I love a good little rainy, moody vibe, and it's a Wednesday. So it's all the vibes here today. Let's run over the sketch really quickly. Going to hotworx, coming home, hopping on my walking pad, working. We've got a lot of work to do today, which I know anytime any kind of content creator is like, I have work to do. You're probably like, girl, what kind of work are you doing? Well, if you didn't know, I do own a business, which is how this whole thing started. So I've got to check in with my 2 assistant coaches. I have to finish and finalize mapping out new programming for my fitness app. So my fitness app girlies, I know that I've kind of left you a little bit high and dry the past like year. I mean, there's hundreds of workouts already up on my fitness app, but I have new programming and I'm just finalizing everything. I just need to run through the movements before I go to the gym and record it all. And then I need to map out tomorrow's podcast episode. I'm going to be doing a catch up and a report. I love reports, which are what I'm reading, eating, playing, obsessing over, recommending, and treating. So I'm going to be doing that tomorrow. But that is kind of the gist of what we're doing today, which is great. So that's the plan, diggity. I'm excited to go into a sauna and sweat my ass off because I literally feel like I lose 10 pounds when I leave. So I'm like, okay, I don't know if you can see me, but I just took a hotworx class. Sometimes I cannot stand myself. Holy moly, I feel so good. I feel like I just like detox after every session. I just did my own little workout, and then for the last 15 minutes, I drained the lactic acid out of my legs. So I basically just put my booty to the wall and my legs straight up and just turned on some like calming music and did like a little meditation, and I feel detox and I feel good. But it's time to get our freaking day started, you guys. Come on now. I almost forgot the most important part, which is spraying my face with hydrochloric acid. This is the Tower 28 spray, but it's supposed to just like really help with like breakouts and stuff, especially if you're sweating a lot. Like after every workout, a couple times a day, I'm just like dousing my face. This is so expensive though, the Tower 28 one. Just get the one from Amazon that's like a fraction of the cost. No need to spend your money on a name brand. Like it's the same exact ingredients from Amazon. So just don't. I don't even know what the fuck I'm saying. Okay, Nash made me a breakfast sandwich. Look at this. And these are actually homemade bagels from my mother. She made it with like her sourdough starter kit. Got a little sausage, egg, and that's it. What more do you need in life? We are on the walking pad right now in my favorite space in my office. I just love this space. I have been totally neglecting walking on my walking pad, you guys. I will not lie. I've been really bad about it, and I've been wanting to get in more steps, and I just haven't been doing it. Haven't been holding myself accountable. I'm still hitting around like 8 to 10,000, but I could get more, and I want to get more. So I told Nash last night, I said, I'm gonna be walking my walking pad every single morning. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get back to it. It's just hard when you have a puppy. You would think that having a dog, like I go for an outdoor walk with Gemma every single day, or Nash will, which is great, but it's not like that allows me to hit a lot more steps than I can. But it's hard. I just love having Gemma and just snuggling with her on the couch when she's in a snuggly mood. So anyways, we're starting fresh today. Start new and everything like that. So I'm just gonna get some work done right now, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side. I want to catch you guys up on the past couple days and why I've been nonstop crying. I'm going to say long story short, but it's probably going to be long story long. Nash and I on Sunday went to go golf, meaning I sat in the golf cart and read my little spicy book and he golfed. We were on the way home and we see this stray American Bully dog cross the street in front of us. And like we couldn't get a good look at him up close at first, but we decided to because it was a busy road, so we decided to pull over and get out of the car immediately because we were like, oh my gosh, like we don't want him to get hit. Like maybe his owner is right there. There was a couple people outside. So we get out of the car, we're like talking to people, we're like, is this your dog? Is this your dog? And people were like, no. And if anything, they were very honestly scared of him because he looks, he looks scary, but he was not, let me tell you that. There's this lady on the corner who said that dog gets loose often. And she's like, I see him. I think he lives like a couple blocks up that way. I don't know the exact address, but like he wanders the streets a lot. So in my head, I'm like, all right, we got to save this baby. I'm not kidding you guys. We followed behind him. Nash was in the car and I was outside, and I just like walked behind him, would like crouch down. He would kind of come close to me, sniff for a second, and then kind of scurry off for about 45 minutes to an hour. We followed him about like a mile around the entire neighborhood. I've cried so much the past couple days. I'm not sure how much else. I don't think I have any more tears left, but the dog is clearly neglected. So we end up finally getting him into Nash's car. He trusts me enough because I had water and I poured it on the cement. He slowly came up to me, started licking the water off the cement. I held my hand up, which he like flinched at, and then slowly kind of went closer to me. So then I slowly went up to him. Nash has like a video of all of this too. And I slowly started to pet him. Sweetest guy, sweetest fella. He looks just like Gemma too, which is why I think it was even harder to watch. So anyways, we didn't know what to do. This is Nash and I's first situation dealing with a stray dog and actually like taking him in. And obviously we rescued Gemma, and I volunteer at a shelter. And so I tried to call them, they were answering. I tried to call Metro Animal Control, and it was only like leave a message. So I was like, what am I gonna do right here, right now? This dog is neglected. He needs a bubble bath. His fur and his coat and his skin, and he was so red and inflamed. He just looked like he was in so much pain. And so we end up stopping by our house, and I was this close to bringing him in to getting him a bubble bath. And I look back at the situation and I wish that I could have done that at least. But anyways, we ended up getting food and a leash for him because his leash was a cable that was broken off. So we knew we had to take him to the vet to see if he was microchipped first. I felt like that was like our first step. So we end up taking him to an emergency vet, and he is microchipped. And I was like, I thought there's no way that this dog is microchipped. There's no way. by the look of him, by knowing that he's like stray a lot, I'm like, there's no way that somebody would pay money to microchip him if they're not taking care of him. And he was, and they got in contact with the owner, and I started to like honestly freak out because I was like, I cannot hand this dog over to this owner. Long story short, which this is not a long story short, the owner ended up coming to pick him up, and she didn't care. She had no empathy, didn't care for this dog. I basically pleaded with her for like 30 minutes and offered her a lot of money. I said, name your price. I'll Zelle it to you. I'll Venmo it to you right now. Like, please let me take this dog off your hands. Like, this is a neglected dog. And she didn't care. And she almost like said yes, but then got her son on the phone. And her son was like not having it at all and was very hostile. So, and it sounded like he was getting in the car to come on the way, and it was like turning into this whole situation that Nash and I didn't want it to be. So we ended up like, you know, giving the dog to her, and I was like, let me at least just like, can I work with you, and can I please take him and give him a bath? I'll drop him right back off at your house, I promise. Like, can I drop off supplies to your house? Like, is there anything that I can do? Like, name your price. I will pay anything. I will pay anything to take this dog from you. I'm like, this is a neglected dog. And she was like, she almost said yes, and she ended up saying no because the son was like on the other end of the phone, not having it at all. So yeah, that was pretty traumatic. I ended up calling animal control, and they opened up a case. And from there, I spent the past couple days just checking in with animal control because they checked, I guess they went to the house that day and checked on the owner, checked on the dog, and the case was not immediately closed. So I was really hopeful. And then yesterday when I checked in, they said the case was closed because they found proof of vet records that he has a skin condition. And anyways, they're doing, I guess, a checkup next week to make sure that the dog has been seen from now until next week at the vet and the skin condition is getting better. So at the end of the day, Nash and I did everything that we could. I like reached out to my shelter too. I reached out to SPCA as well. We did everything that we possibly could. I've driven around the neighborhood a couple times to see if he's stray again, because if he is, then I am taking that dog. Yeah, and it's just hard. I have like a bunch of pictures and stuff that I submitted to animal control, and I didn't post any or anything, you know, on the internet because I didn't feel like honestly anybody should really see any of those pictures. But yeah, having to give a dog back, it's one thing to find a stray dog and to like bring it into, you know, a shelter, but it's one thing to give it back to the owner who doesn't give a shit about him. So yeah, that was pretty tough, but it is what it is, and we did everything that we could, and I'm just gonna hope that if anything, that this was a wake-up call for the owner, and I'm really happy that animal control stepped in immediately. I kind of was under the assumption that maybe it would be handled in a week or two, but like, they stepped in immediately. They were really awesome when I kept calling and stuff, so I'm happy for that, and I know that they have a certain system and that dog shelters are at the absolute max, so they would rather keep the dogs with their owners, and if they have proof that they've been to a vet or have certain things wrong with them and they have all these things and they check off the boxes, like, I understand the system and I respect the system, but sometimes it just kind of sucks, and I just wish that I look back at the situation and I'm like, I was this close to taking him in and giving him a bath, and I wish that I did, because that dog has like never had a bath in his life, and his skin and everything, oh my god, it just, I won't get into it. The more that I think about it, the more that like I cry. So yeah, the past couple days have been really hard mentally with that puts a lot of things into perspective, and yeah, so I just want to share that with you guys in case you ever come across a stray dog. Like, if you have the time to be able to take them in, and I think that I would have definitely dropped him off to animal control. I can't drop him off to the shelter that I got Gemma from, because he would have had to have been seen first, and he would have had to have seen if he had microchip in him, and they would have already contacted the owners prior, you know, like there's certain ways to go about it, but yeah, I mean, now we know. But yeah, call animal control, reach out to them, hopefully in your area or your district that they are as active as they were here in Nashville. That is why I've been crying the past couple days. But anyways, I just walked like just around 3 miles, got a ton of work done, finished up my fitness programming, got a workout up on my fitness app, and then I am gonna go downstairs and do some more work because I need to hang out with Gemma for a little bit. Took a shower, made my bed. I'm feeling nice and clean. It's only like 10:30 or 11 in the morning. So with Gemma, we've been, as you guys know, leaving her downstairs more and more. She's been doing great. Like, we'll leave her out on the first floor when we leave, or if we're upstairs or stuff. Sometimes she'll whine, and sometimes she will just be chilling and she'll be sleeping. She has days where I can feel she's a little bit more anxious, and she'll have days where she's just a big sleepy girl. So recently she's been big sleepy girl, which is honestly the best, because when she's anxious, I'm like, all right, let's go for another walk, or I give her like a little lick mat or whatever to like tire her out. And it can be a lot, like, don't get it twisted, but she's been doing good so far. You ready to hang out, girl? This is my sidekick. We've just been hanging on the couch. I've just been doing a little bit of work. This is the best. I love it. Juge has a new job. She'll update you guys on it. So she's been out of the house. Nash has been working the past couple days, so he's been out of the house. So it's honestly been kind of nice to have some peace and quiet here with just me and Gemma. It allows me to focus a lot better. I'm mapping out my podcast episode right now, and I'm watching Beautiful Boy. If you guys haven't seen it, if you have, you're probably like, are you okay? But it's just the mood. It's the vibe. It's the overcast weather. We're in our feels right now, but it's with Steve Carell and Timothy Chalamet's in it, and it's really good. It's based on a true story, and it's such a good movie. I haven't seen it in a while, and I'm like, I'm in the mood for Beautiful Boy. But yeah, that's kind of the update right now. I'm gonna eat soon. I DoorDashed a coffee, which I know is ridiculous, but it's the best coffee ever, and I want it because, again, it's the vibes, and I'm just a girl. And then I'm gonna eat some lunch. I'll show you guys what I'm gonna eat. It's really boring. It's just gonna be rice and ground beef because we're super basic. But yeah, that's kind of the update. I don't know, with day in life videos, I'm like, I really don't do that much, but it seems like you guys like when people don't do that much. Oh, what? She's the cutest. I don't even know what I was saying. Oh, I feel like a lot of people, sometimes I'm like, I don't really do anything too crazy during the day, but I think you guys maybe like that, or some people like to see just a lot of just basic things. I don't know. Is that gonna make sense? I don't know. Now I'm just talking. Gemma is very excited right now, but I'm gonna give her a little like mentally stimulating treat, slow liquor thing. I always try to give her like one a day, especially if she starts to get really kind of like antsy or whiny or whatever, which we took her for a very long walk this morning. Nash did. When I say we, I mean my man. But I'm gonna give her just some like peanut butter, and this is not sponsored at all, just some peanut butter. And then Open Farm did send us some stuff a while ago. This is their probiotic and their hip and joint supplement, and we're almost out of both of them. I don't know if you guys can see. She's really liking them. They literally like taste like treats to her. Almost out of this one too. And so I'm just gonna fill this with peanut butter and like shove some treats in there, which you love, huh? This is what she does. She'll just stand right by me, huh?
Are you so big? Well, you so big, girl. What happened, girl? You so big, huh?
I'm so evil. You're like, Sophia, stop standing there while she's whining. It's just so cute. If you don't want a yappy dog, don't get a bully, because they will literally yap your ear off. She is a yappy girl. I will tell you that. That's one thing about Gemma, is that she loves to yap, which I honestly love that about her, because her and I are the same. I can't shut up, as we all know, which is why... No, exactly. Like, she finishes my sentences now. So basically, this is from West Paw Design. I know, I just got this from Amazon. I get all of her stuff, honestly, on Amazon. This one is kind of a funky one. I just basically shove a bunch of peanut butter in here, and then I'll shove her treats in there as well. She's like, I'm freaking out. I usually do like a doggy peanut butter, but this peanut butter only has dry roasted organic peanuts and sea salt. There's no like oil or anything in it. So this is totally fine for her to have. If you freeze the peanut butter on, it will, like, if you do this in the morning and pop it in the freezer, it'll take them like twice as long to like, which will exhaust them like twice as much. So I definitely recommend doing that, but come here. You guys, I'm starting to think that I have tech neck, okay? Tech neck is basically like when your head starts to fall forward because you're like, I legit feel like I'm starting to get it. And Nash went to a chiropractor, and he actually corrected his, okay, relax. He corrected his tech neck with a chiropractor. I know that there's a lot of people that like are against chiropractors, which honestly, I understand. But they took x-rays, and every like 4 weeks they would take new x-rays to see if they were correcting it. And when he originally took his first x-ray, the chiropractor, who's been practicing for a very long time, said it's honestly the worst tech neck that he's ever seen. Like, his head was so far forward because your head is supposed to be like not as far forward. He's been going to a chiropractor for like 4 or 5 months to correct this, and it's been really helpful. He feels a lot better too. So I'll just pop 2 of these in there and just kind of like shove it in. It is really messy, so definitely don't let them have this on the couch. I don't know if your guys' dogs are couch dogs or not, but you already know that Gemma is. Okay, sit. Good girl, there you go. But yeah, ever since I saw Nash's neck, he honestly looks incredible now, and I think that it's even helped. He's been on his own like health and wellness journey, but I think it's even gone to the extent of like helping his like jawline and everything like that. He's been like mouth taping and nose taping, which has like totally helped with his sleep apnea, and like he no longer snores, which has improved my quality of life. But his inflammation and blood pressure has actually dropped down, and I'm wondering, like, it could be he's made a lot of changes. So like he's always been working out and eating well, but like I would say the 2 major changes was going to the chiropractor, fixing his neck, and then also sleeping with the mouth tape and the nose tape. That I think has had like a huge thing. But he's got like lower blood pressure and more of a jawline, and I'm like, okay, fuck, I need to get on my health wellness journey. But I just like have been feeling it, and my traps are tight as fuck, and I'm like, I don't know how to say. I'm scared of chiropractors. I've been to a chiropractor before, but I'm like, do I need that? But it's so expensive. I don't know. Just ranting to you guys.
Oh, is that so yummy? Is that so yummy?
So yeah, she'll basically go at that for like 10 to 15 minutes. Okay, relax there. And again, if you freeze it, it takes them twice as long. And I don't know if you guys know this, but you probably do if you're a dog owner, but did you know that 15 minutes of like a mentally stimulating activity, which that would be it, or if you have like a slow feeder, like a little game that they can play while they eat their food. What am I saying? Like, am I making sense? Let me show you. For example, this is a slow feeder that we love from Amazon. Okay, so you basically put the food in here, and then she presses it down and it shoots out into each individual thing, and she will like open it up with her little snout and eat it, and she loves it. This is how I feed her lunch every day, and she loves it. And then in here you can put like special little treats. It takes her like 15 to 20 minutes to eat her lunch, which is amazing because she could inhale her food. And I'm not even kidding you guys, like before we got her slow feeders and stuff, she would inhale her food in less than a minute, and we're giving her like a cup and a half of food. So it's just like, and then she would start choking on it, and I'm like, okay. Circling back, 15 minutes of a mentally stimulating activity is the equivalent to 2 hours of physical activity for dogs. So if you can mentally stimulate them with even just like 15 minutes, like she's probably gonna pass out for a nap after that. That's how stimulating it is for her. So it's great. And then again, if you can freeze peanut butter, she loves frozen blueberries. What I'll do is I'll have like a slow liquor mat. I'll put in each little corner, I'll put like a peanut butter, some Greek yogurt, peanut butter, Greek yogurt, and then smash some blueberries in there and freeze it. That'll take her like 30 minutes to get through. And then she passes out for a nap after, and it's amazing. So in case you guys don't do that, definitely do that. Get all of it from Amazon, like the slow liquors and mats and stuff like that. But just some pup dates. Don't get a puppy if you're not ready to pay for it. So much money. I've spent so much money on this dog, which I would do it again. And guess what? I would spend even more on her than I already have. But I don't think people realize how much of a cost and care it is, which you sit there and you're like, yeah, obviously it's like a lot to, you know, take care of a dog, but you don't really understand it till you go through it. Then you look at the numbers and you're like, You guys remember from a couple vlogs ago when we first got Gemma, how she was like in and out of the vet for the first couple weeks, and then we had to pay, I'm not even gonna tell you guys how much to get her 2 bottom canines removed, her baby teeth, because they were literally like puncturing her gums at the top. It was an expensive month when we first got her, and I was like, Nash, what the fuck are we doing? But it's been the best. But yeah, it's great. So some more puppy things for you. Okay, I told you guys that I was going to show you what I'm gonna eat. This is kind of like a dinner. I talked to you guys about intuitive eating. I'm eating when I'm hungry, I'm not eating when I'm not hungry, and then I will just eat until I'm full. It's not easy to do that. It honestly takes a lot of mental to be able to like check in with your hunger cues and actually follow along with it, but I've been feeling good with it. So this is the most basic thing ever. It's just a taco bowl, rice, ground beef, a little bit of Cholula, a little bit of cheese, and then some Greek yogurt in replacement of sour cream. And then these are my sisters, but these are the Siete corn tortilla chips with lime. seasoning. These are the best chips ever, and they're pretty clean. They've got really, really good ingredients. Love the Siete brand. And this is what I'm eating. This is a pretty big bowl, so this might be like my dinner. Pretty basic stuff here. I eat this every single day. I have a taco bowl a day. It's the best thing ever. We always have like ground turkey or ground beef prepped, and then we always make fresh rice every day. So this is just a really easy lunch or dinner for me to have. Okay, I'm about to make a little gardening mocktail right now, but I'm really excited because I finalized my podcast episode for tomorrow, and then I went through all of the new workout programming that I'm doing. It's gonna be a lot of new programming, a lot for my fitness app. When it comes to programming, when I do it for my clients or even for my fitness app, I do like a mock run through of the movements. Even like without weight, I'll just make sure that the workout flows well. And if I'm doing supersets, that they just flow and they make sense. I've seen some programming from like fitness influencers or personal trainers that like, it just doesn't make sense and it doesn't match up at all. So I always make sure like I run through. So I just did that. Anyways, I just finished that up and I'm really excited about it. But now we have to do a whole recording day. You guys look at Gemma. Oh my God.
This is what it's like to live with a bully. What you doing, girl? Hey, what you doing? They always are half on, half off the couch. Hi, sleepy angel. Oh, what a hard life you have.
All right, but now it's the evening time, which means that it's gardening time. Doing my nowadays. I don't know if I can show this. Here, I'll show this right here. I don't know what's allowed or what's not on the YouTube, but love this drink. It's 10 mgs. Woo! Cute little anthro glass, the one that like everyone and their mother has. My sister actually got this for me for my birthday, which was really sweet. I just usually mix it with a Gemma, by the way, is still, if you're wondering, half on, half off. I wasn't joking when I said that she stays there for 10 minutes. I'll mix it with like an Olipop usually, but we don't have any left, so I'm just gonna do a grapefruit sparkling water. And we're gonna pour this. Have you guys seen My Fault London? Okay, if you have not, My Fault London on Netflix, chokehold. Absolute chokehold. And I'm like, okay, we need every single movie that comes out from here on out needs to be just like that. I'm pretty sure it's based on a book or a little book talk romance book. It's good. It's given spicy romance book and I'm here for it. It is good. It's good and I love it. And you need to watch it if you haven't. And if you've watched it like I have, you should rewatch it like I am right now. Okay, also, puzzle haul. So this is a puzzle that I got off of Amazon. My dad, I asked him what he wanted for Christmas. And he goes, puzzles. I said, done. So I ordered 12 puzzles from Amazon. And my dad and I have been like exchanging puzzles back and forth. So he just gave me this one, which I'm really excited about because this one's easy enough. I feel like I can accomplish this and I can do it. I started a puzzle like 2 months ago. And it's like expert level. I'm like, yeah, I can do that. I'm the type of girl that when you're setting something up, maybe you're like building like a TV console or like you have to build something. I don't look at the directions. I'm like, no, I can figure this out myself. Directions are in the garbage. And then about like halfway through, because I'm like cruising, because I love to problem solve, okay? I'm a critical thinker. I love to problem solve and I love puzzles. I love stuff like that. And about halfway through, if I'm like messing up, I'm like, ugh, okay, fine, I'll pull out the directions. But I won't pull out the directions until I absolutely need it. Yeah, same thing with puzzles. I got like an expert level puzzle. I was like, oh, I can do that. I pulled all the puzzle pieces out. It's like 1,000 pieces. And I literally was like, they all look the same. They all, like, no way. I did get the border. And that was about it. After a week, I was like, yeah, Dad, I can't do this. So he gave me this one. I'm really excited for it. Wanted to show it to you guys. But I am going to drink this. And then I'm going to come back when I'm feeling good, and I'm gonna give you guys a little Amazon haul because I got some stuff from Amazon that I feel like you guys would maybe want to see. I don't know, but I want to open it for you guys, so we'll do that in a bit. So cheers, I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, you guys, I have some explaining to do. So last night I got really gardened and I couldn't finish the YouTube. I got so gardened that I couldn't finish the YouTube, which doesn't usually happen to me. Like usually I'll catch a vibe and I'll be chill and calm, cool, collected. But last night I was on another level, to be honest, which happens. And it was kind of nice. Like my brain just went with all of these like ideas and I was just going off. So I was like, I cannot finish the video, but this is gonna turn into kind of like 2-ish days of my life, or like a day and a half of my life. Cause this morning I don't know if you guys can tell, I fake tanned last night. So I did get that done, but
You can't finish your YouTube, but you can tan your whole body.
yes, I could not go in the video last night with the mental space that I was in, but I'm here now, showing up.
She was on a sick one.
I was thinking of a lot of things.
Lots of ideas.
Lots of good ideas. Honestly, lots of podcast episode ideas, which is exciting. Okay, anyways, but I self-tanned last night, and that's a huge accomplishment, and I feel amazing this morning. Crazy what a little bit of self-tanner can do. So today is actually a busy day, a busier day. This morning, Gemma's being a little bit crazy and just like very yappy, so I'm gonna take her for a walk this morning right away. I just woke up, and then gonna rinse my tanner off, record my podcast episode, and then we have to go to this new gym that I signed up at that's like a little bit better to record at, and start filming for my fitness app for all the new programming that we're gonna do. So it's an exciting day. We're gonna get to it, but I do want to give you guys that haul that I said I was gonna give you yesterday, the Amazon haul. So we're gonna do that at some point today too. So like a day and a half of my life. Welcome, you guys. Sorry about that, but you know what? I'm still here and I'm still showing up. Come here, baby. Come here. Good girl. I just got back from my walk with Gemma Lou, and I wanted to talk about something really quickly because you guys probably see me using a prong collar, which is a very hot topic, which I totally understand. Okay, prong collars can definitely, if misused, be very dangerous for a dog, because we've been seeing a trainer since we first got Gemma. And what a trainer does is that, I mean, you guys are probably sitting here and you're like, yeah, no shit, but they train you on how to train the dog. You know, they don't like just take your dog, at least the trainer that we work with, because I want to make sure that we have the tools to best train Gemma. So I'll meet with him like every once in a while. He'll give me some new pointers. I'll be like, okay, practice this stuff and continue to train for this. Here's an emphasis there and whatnot. So we've been working really hard over, like, honestly, since we got Gemma. And she was really struggling with leash walking at the very beginning, which I know she's a puppy and all puppies do to an extent, but it was to the point where it's like she was just swimming and dragging and pulling and pulling and pulling, to the point where I'm like, okay, this is uncontrollable, and she's only gonna get bigger. Like, that was when she was maybe like 40 pounds. Now she's like double that size. So I'm glad that we kind of handled it sooner. But some of you guys reach out to me and you ask me like how to help with leash training and walking and everything. And our trainer trained us and like informed us on how to use a prong collar safely and appropriately, which I'm not asking for advice and I'm not giving advice. I'm just telling you guys what we do, okay, to make it very clear. Because sometimes I post about this and I get some like DMs of people not being very happy that I'm talking about it. This is not for every dog. This is not for every owner. This should not be used just by everybody and anybody. I suggest that you definitely get a trainer. Even if you just like, some trainers you only have to see maybe once every couple months. Like, you don't have to meet with them like every week depending on your dog. So I've met with a trainer one time. It's worth the money to learn how to properly use this, how to safely use this, where it should be positioned and everything like that. I know she's currently neighborhood watching right now, but long story short, we use a prong collar. We love it. It works incredibly well for her walking, and now she walks by our side. Basically what this does is that you can also get a prong collar that has little covers on it, so it's not like the hard metal, but you can get, I think it's called a martingale collar as well without the prongs, but basically there should be a triangle at the top. I don't know if you guys can see, and when they pull, it tightens around, which looks very scary. Technically, it just tightens all at once, which is actually safer than, you know, like a normal collar you have it on. Instead of it just like, also I haven't rinsed my tan yet, so don't freak out. But you know how a normal collar would just like press up against their trachea and their windpipes and everything like that? This one tightens all at once, which is actually a little bit safer for the dog from what I know to be true. And using one of these has really, really, really helped us. And she now is like a total dream when she walks. There are days where she's a little bit more excited and she's a little bit pulley at the beginning, but then as she starts to get a little bit more tired, she just walks right next to us. She's chilling. We'll do some callbacks. We'll do some training. We'll sometimes sit on a corner and watch a bunch of cars and people pass and just kind of like practice some socialization to make sure that she's like stimulated, you know, during her walks. We'll make sure that she's sniffing a lot. You know, I do the walks obviously for myself, but it's mostly for her to be able to get some willies out. So sometimes we'll stand in a spot and she'll be like sniffing for like a couple minutes, you know, because that really really like mentally stimulates them. So anyways, that's what we use. Some of you guys have asked, we love it, but I wouldn't just recommend just anybody uses it. Definitely get trained on how to use it because it can be really helpful if used correctly and appropriately. And this could be used very not correctly, which is not good for the dog. But yeah, that's kind of what we do. I've got to get ready now. I've got to rinse this tan off because I smell like stinky tan. And then I'm going to try to film my podcast episode. I don't know if I want to film the podcast episode or if I want to go to the gym first. I have to see if there's any classes running at the gym because we might need to switch up the plan. But anyways, that's the to-do. That's the to-do. Well, 2 days of my life. Like, how exciting is this, you guys? Okay, you guys. Here we are. I need to show you the fit. It's from Amazon. How freaking cute. I need to find tops that hug my waist like this because I don't see my waist. Do you guys see it? Do you see my waist? She's run away. But I need to find regular, I can find gym clothes. Like this is literally like 20 bucks from Amazon. I can find gym clothes that hit like this, but I need regular clothes that just hug all the curves. But anyways, change of plans. I'm going to the gym right now to film for my fitness app, which I'm really excited for. It's a new gym. I've only been there once to sign up for the membership, but I haven't been back. I'm really excited. And then, thank you, sir. And then I'm gonna record my podcast later, which I'm really excited for. So busy day, lots of recording. And then I'm gonna record part 1 of my fitness app right now. And then I need to do like a part 2 later on. So I'm just gonna do new programming for like the solid core inspired programming on my fitness app. I'm gonna do that today, get that uploaded, get that live. So yeah, we've got a lot of like kind of busy work to do, but I'm really excited. Feels good. Feels good. I feel good. I'm also ovulating right now, so I'm like, I have to film everything right now because I don't always look like this. You know what I mean? Okay, I am like literally so happy right now, you guys. I have been out of the filming game for like gym content for a long time now, and I've been wanting to get back into it, but I have not found a space that I felt super comfortable and confident in, and there's like legit nobody here right now. It's basically like a completely empty space, and I just am like, I am happy filming myself again at the gym. Like I feel like this is what I do, you know, and I've strayed away from it because just a lot of different life factors, excuses as well, but I'm just like happy to be back recording gym content and fitness content. Like it just feels really good right now. And I'm happy that I get to capture this moment because I'm just like, I'm smiling ear to ear. I'm happy. Okay, we're back home. I just filmed a little TikTok, a little Instagram story talking about sizing, kind of what I was talking about earlier, like finding, you know, finding clothes that fit my silhouette and my body shape. But we are actually going to podcast from downstairs this morning. I want to see if we can try to get Gemma in the podcast. I'm hoping that she'll be a nice, well-behaved queen, but we're going to podcast from right here. I'll show you guys. Got my microphone there, my little setup, all the extension cords. So I'm going to try to get her in the pod and see if she'll be like super calm and well-behaved. This could go horribly, and I might have to move everything that I just moved downstairs upstairs, but we're gonna give it a shot because we need Gemma Lou on the pod. I just had a mental breakdown. We're fine though. We're fine. That was just like a stressful last 2 hours. So I tried to record with Gemma, epic failure, had to go back upstairs, started to record. Then my camera ran out of storage. So I popped in a new SD card, then my camera died, and I just kept for the podcast. And I was like, namaste. I come downstairs, my manager calls me, we're on the phone for like 45 minutes, and it's tax season, so I'm starting to get like, it's just one of those days, I'm starting to get a little stressed out. But we are gonna finally wrap up this video, and I'm like, I need to wrap this YouTube video up. I'm just gonna keep recording every single day for like the rest of my life. But I do wanna give you guys that haul that I said I was gonna give you a long time ago. Okay, so more stuff from CRZ Yoga. This is my favorite Lululemon dupe on Amazon. It's the best. I'm sure you guys have heard of it before. I've talked about it a million times. I got the regular Butterlux leggings in kind of like just a gray, a nice deep charcoal gray right here. So these are just regular ones. Love. I ended up sizing down to a size small because the Butterlux ones, sometimes the size medium loosens up a little bit on me, and it really just depends. And then I got these, are so cute. They're wide, or they're flared. These are flared. You guys see the flare at the bottom? So cute. They even look like Lulu. And they have the same like little tag in the butt and the same tag that you would get with like Lululemon. Like they really went the distance, okay? So these are more dupes. These are flare leggings. And then these ones right here, these are all the same like charcoal gray color. These are, wait a minute. Hold please. Did I order 2 of the same? Yeah, I ordered 2 of the same. Why did I do that? Oh no, false. These ones, sorry, the first ones I showed you are crossover in the front. Okay, so they kind of give that little you know, little thing to the waist. These are just regular in the front. Did I need to buy both of those? No, but I did it, okay? Matching sports bra, so cute in the gray color. Literally looks like the Lululemon. I think this is the Flow Y bra dupe. I don't know why people spend money on Lulu. It's good quality. It used to not be as good, but it's good. It's good quality. Love it. So I got a matching top there and then another matching top here. This is kind of just a little bit of like a longer length tank, which I really like. And then what else do we get? I got two long or short sleeve shirts with like a built-in bra that kind of tucked down in the front, kind of like the one that I was showing you earlier. This is just in the short sleeve version. Like I said, it's got the built-in booby pads, which I love. And then I also got that in black as well. It's just a little short sleeve. So yeah, so I can wear it to the gym or maybe even wear this out, to be honest. And then just got another pair of black leggings. I feel like every like 2 or 3 years, I just get like a fresh pair of black leggings. So these are the same ones. Here's the Yoga, Lululemon Who, the Lulu Dupe, okay, bada bing, right there. And then I also got some Liaison the Label. My order came in. So exciting. This is the double lined bra. It's so cute. My best friend, Steph, she's the best. Love her brand. Really, really good quality. It's right up there with Lululemon, and she puts a lot of hard work into this. So she just released like a double layer collection. You guys look at these leggings. How cute. They're just like red all the way down, straight length, whatever. But it's got that little like layering in the front, and it dips down in the back in the booty. Super complimentary. Absolutely love. So that came in. And that's the haul. It wasn't anything crazy. Okay, that's all. I honestly could not have done it last night. I was just out of my mind, which I will not be doing tonight. No, I won't be doing that tonight, but you guys, thank you for hanging for this YouTube video. I'm so sorry that it was so long and so chaotic. You guys got 2-ish days in my life. I am now going to finally get to my fitness app. I'm going to edit all of the workouts that I filmed earlier and start to get the programming finalized so it's ready to go by this weekend or maybe like Monday of next week and get working on that. So I'm gonna do that now and enjoy my evening. So that's what we've got planned for the rest of the day. But I love you guys. Thank you for hanging for this vlog, and I will see you in the next one.